Good evening and welcome to In the Zone. The weather tonight was much hotter this week than during week one, and the action on the field just as hot as well, with highlights from 12 games for you.
We have a lot of big rivalry showdowns. Linton and Sullivan, as well as North Vermillion, South Vermillion, Terre Haute North, Terre Haute South, and Northview, all looking for their first wins of the season, and the regular season kicked off in Illinois. We have highlights from the land of Lincoln.
We'll start with one of our rivalry games with 1A second-ranked Linton taking on Sullivan. Miners head coach Brian Oliver told me during the first 4 weeks of the season his team would really be put to the test. Well, coaches Miners passed their first test with flying colors last week, crushing Speedway. So the big question, could the 2A Arrows slow down the mighty Miners? These two rivals collided in Sullivan. Arrows student section, awesome. They had a whiteout going on. Last season, Arrows star QB Trey Powell threw just 3 interceptions on the tip pass. Linton's Kendall Williams is there for the pick 6. He races 50 yards to the house. 6 plays in, and the ranked Miners go up 7-0. Trey Powell is too good of a player to let that bother him. He bounces back like good players do. Powell hits Dakota Caton in stride for a 69-yard touchdown. We have a tied ball game at 7. Second quarter, Linton ball. Tyler Muir on the QB keeper. He finds daylight, and this guy's like Usain Bolt. Once he gets in the open field, no one's catching him. Miners up a touchdown. Less than a minute to play in the first half. Huge defensive play by Sullivan linebacker Wes Bedwell with the INT. Arrows making this a game, down just 14-7 at the half. I don't know what the halftime speech was by Miners head coach Brian Oliver, but whatever he told his team, they got the message. Third quarter, Muir, one of his 4 touchdowns in the game. Muir's so good with his feet, you forget he can hurt you with his arm. He fires a 28-yard TD strike to Keaton Cox. Nice job by Cox of bouncing off the tacklers and going into the end zone. All Linton in the second half. They outscore Sullivan by 34 after the break to win 48-7. Miners have now won 6 of 7 against their rivals.
We came out flat and it showed. We only put up 14 points on the board. We gave up a big play to Dakota Caton. He's a good player. But we went into halftime. They put a little fire in our butts. We came out and played our game.
You got bragging rights for another year. You go out there. This is our 99th meeting against Sullivan. The seniors go out 3-1. That's a big accomplishment for the seniors.